My womanism looks like being equally as mad about outlawing abortion as I am about the birth control experiments done on Puerto Rican women. We are the daughters of the santeras you could not sterilize. As I am about the forced sterilization of incarcerated women, as I am about the lack of protection and the demonization of sex workers, an industry driven by men who then turn around and imprison those seeking to serve them. If there weren't a demand, there would be no supply. It recognizes white presenting and passing privilege, recognizes colorism is rampant in most of our cultures and needs to be combated daily, looks like being the proud granddaughter of a Dominican immigrant who built his own business and made jobs here, looks like my strong-willed grandmother escaping colonial-imposed poverty in Puerto Rico like the hundreds who leave their raped island daily. My womanism looks like believing in the rights of indigenous people to have domain over their own land. You live on stolen grounds yet still deny their right to defend the water that sustained them after you bled them dry. My womanism doesn't forget that Flint has not had clean water since April of 2014. I bet the amount of money Trump has saved through tax evasion could solve that problem. My womanism looks like acknowledging that equal pay is needed, but also noting that Becky makes a whole lot more than my 54 cents to her husband's dollar. There is equality and then there is equity, and when certain women have been knocked down 10 pegs, giving them the 3 you gave everyone else does not bring them to the same level. My womanism looks like stop touching her hair, like no really stop. Looks like Black Lives Matter, looks like being angry before the Cheeto chairman took charge, looks like stop saying we are all one, stop shaming us for our differences and instead acknowledge them. We are not all the same, stop fearing it, stop calling it forced division, it'll be O-fucking-K. My womanism looks like supporting protests while you were still calling them riots, looks like being angry about black men shot in front of babies by police while you waited to be directly affected to give a damn. How many Women's March participants were shouting all lives matter when acknowledging white supremacy mattered? How many glossed over social justice as something they were concerned about until you had no choice but to fight? Mama. How many of you went just for the selfies? How many of you give a damn about the trans lives taken every day all over the world? How many of you are willing to acknowledge your pink pussy cats as cis-normative as if there aren't women who don't possess a vagina? My womanism has no room to stomp out colors, cultures, and gender identity in order to turn us into an amorphous blob of false femininity. My womanism looks like feminist intersectionality. My womanism isn't perfect but learns and grows and cares daily. How about yours?